we are back on this Audi Q5. We got the job. What? What's so funny? I don't know why Robin is laughing right now. Hey, that's good. If he's laughing, it means he's happy. Okay, so we got the job. Kyler and I did the diagnosis on this Audi. We determined that this vehicle needed turbo. We're gonna replace the turbo. The customer approved our estimate. We recommended an OEM turbo. The customer said, sure, go ahead and do that. Actually, we're gonna get the turbo from Audi, you know, in about an hour from now. So we're gonna get the turbo out, we're gonna change it, and after that, this vehicle is gonna run a lot better. We're gonna replace all the gaskets around the turbo. We called our friends at the Audi dealership. We told them to send us all the components that we're gonna need to replace this turbo. So if we need bolts and nuts, we're gonna change them, okay? So Robin will be doing the work. Robin, how are you?
I'm good.
Good? You happy to be here?
Yeah.
Are you ready to get the turbo changed on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like European vehicles,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen worse.
You've seen worse?
Yes,
You're
I've been
happy?
laughing. Yeah, I've seen worse.
Awesome. So Robin is gonna take over. He's gonna get the turbo out. After the turbo is out, I'll come back so that we can look at it together, and then we're gonna install the new one.
Yes.
You ready?
Absolutely.
So let's do it.
All righty.
All right, now guys, we're gonna start to disable the turbocharge from the car. We're gonna first start moving the upper covers, then we're gonna go under the car and we're gonna drain the fluid out. So first we're gonna remove the airbox out of the way. Let's create some more space for us. We're gonna move this hose clamp right here. And we're just gonna gently open up the airbox and separate. We don't have to. You can just pull it and it comes together in one pieces. But there's a piece under here we gotta take off, so we gotta remove this. Remove this clip by squeezing this knob to remove the handle for the hood opener. So gently, these is just fasten this, hold this down, just gently take it and pull it back. Pull it back and just take it out. Just come apart these clips. Then there's two 25 torques right here. We're gonna remove these. Continue to put the bolts in so we don't lose them. Keep organized. Right here, and the whole entire gearbox come apart now. That's it. Just put it away, and we're gonna create a little bit of space for ourselves. Take off this intake boot, and then we're going to start draining the fluids. We're on top of the car. We're going to do on top, then we go on the bottom. We're going to move this breather hose with our hose tool, separate it. Then we're going to get our 8mm socket and remove a flexible 8mm socket. No, it's 7mm. We're going to remove this. All right, it's all nice and loose, so we're gonna wiggle it off and cap the turbocharge. Probably a little bit of persuasive. There we go, it's all off. Stuck a sharp rag in there. We're gonna change it so it doesn't matter. We're gonna get this intake boot, put it away. Since we're here, it's this kind of O2 sensor. Put that away. We're also going to remove it because we're going to reuse it back. Let's see, we use our O2 sensor tool. See if we get lucky. Okay, get a little bit lucky right there. So that's not too bad. So now we're going to remove our O2 sensor. Then we're going to disconnect our cat, separate our cat from the turbocharge. That's nothing to fall in there. Then we're gonna go under the car and start draining fluid because we need to drain the fluid now. So now we have a PB blaster, and we're gonna do one thing else. We're gonna go show you guys the procedure, how the book says how you're supposed to do it. So if you guys can see, our famous cameraman, Matt, we're gonna all the procedures, how to remove the turbocharge. Remove also the exhaust bolt, all the lines, step-by-step procedure. Disconnect all the harness. And we just take it from there. Because self-explain itself.
Self-explanatory.
Thank you for correction. All right. This is his famous part. I'm the one like to just get it work done and do a little bit of talking. Now I have to talk now. So bear with me, guys. Don't crush me so much. Not the greatest man on camera. All right. So now we're gonna spray up the cat, lubricate these bolts. And this one on the bottom there is gonna be a little bit of pain. Just give it a little boom boom sauce. So once I get on there, I have less headache to deal with. All right. Let's see if I get lucky. Get a long extension on ratchet angle. Oh, probably the flexible. Most likely I need a flex. Oh yeah. It's not gonna work. Use something else. Let's see if our wrench can just open it for us. All right, let me get lucky. We crack it open. All we do is crack them open just a little bit. All right, that's not too bad. And we're gonna disconnect all the harness out of the way. If we can get to, oh, I'm not gonna be so lucky. I'm gonna extend myself around there. All right, don't get myself carried away. I'm getting too, let's disconnect all the harness now. Just push back, squeeze gently. Something, all right, a little bit of effort. This purge valve. All right, let me stop and go under the car and drain the fluid because I won't stop. If I don't stop now, I'm not gonna stop. So let me drain out the fluid now. Now we have the big covers to remove those covers and drain all the fluid out. So life a little bit easier. Don't get we don't get a coolant shower. So now we put our glasses on. Safety now. We go under the car. Make sure we put ourselves. Don't beat me up too much now. So we get our Phillips screwdriver. We get a little bin. Oh, give me a toolbox store. Give me a little bin to put the stuff in. Try to keep it organized as possible. There's just one-click screws. Once you open it, you just keep moving. You got a couple one-click screws here. The Phillips head are flat blade. I think there's one screw missing. Yeah, there's a screw missing. Uh-oh, somebody didn't put that thing the right way. This one's not supposed to be there. Again, this is missing some screw over here. This one is the Torx. Yeah, this one's not supposed to be here. And there we have the last one over here. All right, the cover is off. Now we're gonna drain out the fluid. And we're gonna look for a drain plug. And here we have the drain plug. And also, great plastic oil pan. So we're gonna undo this fastener for the drain plug. These tabs sometimes I do not like to mess with them because they tend to, it's plastic. I'm not gonna mess with that.
They started turning.
I've seen it, but sometimes they break. So what I do, I just remove the hose from the radiator. It's easier, it's much more safer to me. You want a shower? Cooling shower? I don't think so. It's not fun. We're gonna use some lubrication and spray it up. So we're gonna make it easier to separate it. We're gonna just spray on it. All right. There you go. Uh-oh. Well, the coolant. The cap is still in contact. Let me get that drain pan. Yeah, let it burp out. Once everything is out, then I can continue working. But anytime when it's draining, I'm gonna remove the rest of the cover so I can get to see the exhaust system here. We just put this pan under here. Yeah, we're gonna just some piggy mat and catch. We're gonna have a little bit of it. I don't like it, but catch all the fluids. We're gonna get to this exhaust system. So we can loosen it up and push it back. We're gonna loosen the exhaust, push it back, and then we can keep cruising away from there. We can do it too. We can move the shield to see the back bolt. You can move the shield. Sometimes I move the shield, push them away. See the back bolt or stay from top and you get it done the same place up there. It's a little tricky part of it. Sometimes I don't like. So we're gonna discard the waste actuator, the waste bypass valve harness. Just push back gently. Push it out of the way, then we're gonna remove this boost hose. We're gonna push it over to the way. And we'll keep moving. All right, we're gonna discard this. Yep. So what we do is our socket, not advertising for snap-on, but some of the stuff is good for snap-on. Push it out of the way. Push it out of the way. Yeah. Let's put a sharp rag in there also to be safe. I would say back home. Just tuck something in there, man, and make it work, you know? Make sure it's proper. Yeah. I'm gonna wash it all off once I'm finished. Makes it look nice. I'll just leave this right here. That's anything now fall down on you. So we can move this inverted Torx 8 here. Take it off the lower part of the turbocharge. Once we remove it, and then we're gonna remove this 13 millimeter, inverted, sorry, my bad. It's like a 6 millimeter inverted, 6 millimeter Allen key bolt right here. We're gonna remove that fastener. Then we're gonna take out the lines and also this coolant line right here. We're gonna take it off, push it up, and then we stuck it out. It may sound easy, but we just work around some stuff. It's a lot of ups and downs with this one, but we're gonna have some fun. So now we're gonna move this engine shield right here. We're gonna take it out, but look here, cameraman, Kyle, Matt, you see this exhaust, there's, my bad, this control arm bushing is hydraulic fluid leaking out of it. It's not broken, but once it's leaking out, it's not good. It's gonna cause a whole lot of uneven worn, vibration, because this control arm is dead. So we're gonna disconnect this exhaust bracket bushing right here. We're gonna pull it down and we keep cruising away from there. We have a 10 up top here. We're gonna get to this 10 and we're gonna pull it out, push it to the side, then get to the exhaust bracket, bolt to the transmission here. So we're gonna cruise along from there. Now we got our 10. Don't feel like it's sitting on it. Oh, there you go. Yep, not like having the right tool for the job. If you know if you can see this bolt here. All that out of the way. Get a little organizer and put my bolts in my little organizer. And we push to the side. And there's one more bolt on the outside. We're gonna get a long extension, a quarter drive extension, and we're just gonna zip it off. Push it out of the way. Create yourself a little bit of space. So now we're just gonna lift it out. And leave it out. Lift it out of here. So we can see what we're doing. All right, that's out of the way. Put it on the shelf. That light's getting old. Then we're gonna remove this 30mm fasteners for the cat hanger. Remove that hanger bolt. We're gonna remove this one here. You can loosen up these, separate it, and push it back. The exhaust clamp right here. Push it back out of the way. Way up in the hole. What's that, 13? Get a 13 socket. Oh, it's nice and warm. It's 96 degrees in the shade over here. All right, we got one out. Put this organizer. We have one more over here. I'm trying to get that one out. Not gonna work with that. Fancy. All right, we're on our way. We're cruising along with this. All right, that's off. I'm working on AUDI every day. I would have all the tools. I'm working on everything. I gotta find back everything. I should loosen up the exhaust clamp before I open this. The other one. Spray this up. Watch your face. It's a lubrication. Probably gotta knock that socket on it. Knock the socket. Should have stayed on. We'll just loosen it up a little bit. It's turning. It's turning. All of it is turning. Oh no. That one is not good. All right. We gotta hold over the vice grip. You're gonna make sure our vice grip lock properly in this exhaust clamp. I feel like it lock. All right, that's good. Put a bungee strap up here so it doesn't leave hanging when I loosen it all up. Just a little safety. There you go. That's it. Sometimes it's great, but sometimes it's a pain Okay, you're gonna have some fun. You're gonna move this bracket for the axle bracket so we can get to the bottom bolt for the cat, separate the cat from the turbocharge. Yep, it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna get to our bracket right here, a 10 socket. It's plastic. This is plastic nuts. Yep, here we go. We're gonna move this plastic bracket. And sometimes it's very tedious. Okay, here we go. I think it's easier if I just take the wheels off. Let me get my little plastic cap tool. Plastic. Without this, it's gonna be up and down. Oh, there we go. Now we got space to see exactly what we're doing. This will make your life a little bit easier. There's a plastic tab here. I'm gonna take off, remove this plastic holder. This harness is holding on to. There we go. And once you push it out of the way, push it down. I don't want to disconnect this ground strap. So we can get to the turbocharge. This is wiggle it out. Make way for it to get out. That's it. Remove this shield, axis shield. Yeah, I want to remove that axis shield. Yep, take that out of the way. I'll use a longer extension. Let's just use this one for the time being. All right. That's one out. We got two more to go. And get an organizer. That was my headache. I fight it better and I win. All right. Now we can see space with our long. Now I can see it. My long socket and get it out of there. Then I'm gonna lie on top of the engine. Let me get a longer where you can go. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta have a laugh. You gotta have a laugh, cameraman. Some stuff are easy and some things are a little bit, take the best out of you. Patience. All right, there you go. Something gotta bring out big guns. I'm lying on my stomach right now and trying to take out this I'm taking out this exhaust nut. It's on the bottom of it. And I have one more leaf which I have to take off. Let me use my fingers to get that off. I have one more to do. Let's see the best way to fight this batter. Be careful with those coolant holes. I think that one I gotta get it from the bottom. I don't worry about the top one, I can see them. There's 4 bolts, but there's one under the bottom. Let's see what's gonna work. Let's see if we can get it with this. No, I gotta go under the car and get that one. Yep, from under the car. And just push it back. We're gonna get a long extension.
This one here?
Yeah, the one way up there to the cat. All right, I think I need to change something. I don't want to hit you with my long wrench. My deal will be done. Let me get some boom boom sauce put in here in the socket. And then when the socket it won't fall out. I put some boom boom sauce in the socket. So now when I take it out all the way up in the hole over there for the turbocharge, it don't fall out. I can't catch it. Yes, I do have a magnet socket, but it's not deep enough. It's almost there. Just be nice. And here we are, and here we are, and here we are. Doesn't want to come out now, eh? It's all good. So the boom, the good trick work. Okay. Coming down again with a lift. Hear me clearly? All right. Hopefully I'm loud enough so everyone can understand me very clearly. All right, that's off. That one is off. Push it back. That's it. It's out of the way. There you go. That's out of the way. Now, here comes the fun part. With these coolant lines, you gotta be very careful because they're so brickly. The plastic, hard plastic. When they get super hot, you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna break easily. So now I'm gonna remove this clamp for the coolant hose. Then we're gonna vent hose for the turbocharge. We're gonna remove the clamp out. We remove these bracket, heat bracket, heat shield right here. Take it off. We're gonna disconnect this purge valve line, put it away, and then we're gonna disconnect this coolant hose right here, and also the one from the tank, come from to the turbocharge right here. We're gonna take it off and squeeze your hand in some places unbelievable to make it work. So my hand get relaxed. I think you gotta come this way. All right, here we go. Once I'm on it, I'm on it. Yep, that's it. Then I get a hose tool and wiggle it off. Give it some little bit of love. Use your hose tool to push in between the line and turn it. Create a little bit of ear gap so that you can spray some boom boom sauce in there, some lubrication, and get it off. All right, the coolant is doing it for me. The coolant is wiggling it out. You're gonna have a little bit of coolant coming out, although I drained it already. There's a catch band here. Let me sure it catch all the fluids out. All right, that's good. So that's separated. So now we gotta push my hand back up in here again to take that out of the way. I take it off once I'm outside. I will separate it because I'm gonna reuse that hose. So now we gotta take this off to this breather line here. We're gonna take off all this right here. Now we're gonna have some fun. So these ground strap on these ignition coil pack, there are such a we have to get this little thin wrench. You can make it have a regular 10 wrench, or you buy these little wrench, and we just sit on between the 10 bolts right here. Make your life so easy. And without them, you don't want to know what happened to me without them. It's an ex-coworker of mine. They have a have 2 sets instead of 1. Yeah, so we're going to take this out. So yes sir, so we're going to knock it out. Real quick, get it done. No complaint. We're going to have some fun. So we're going to disconnect these clips, safety clip right here, and push them back, and push back this. Use our hand. Just lift it up under here. Use the other one. You can do it 2 ways. Pull back, and push under to release it. Push under. Take this ground strap off. Take this ground strap off.